products should I own before I bring a new puppy home? Yeti and I are going to talk about that on today's Yeti's Place. This is Yeti the Samoyed, and I'm Yeti's mom. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe, click that bell notification, check out our links down below, and drop Yeti and I a comment. Yeti loves hearing from all of our viewers. Products to own before you bring a new puppy home include a new collar and ID tag. The ID tag should have their name listed on it, and it lists his address, my phone number, and my husband's phone number, so that if Yeti disappears from our house, people know who to contact. Now you want to get a small enough collar that is an expandable collar to be able to fit your puppy. Your puppy is going to grow depending on if they're a big dog or if they're a small breed. You'll need to go through a few different collars with your dog, so be sure to get the collar that fits your dog best for the size that they are at that time. Another thing to get your dog would be a great dog bed, which is what Yeti and I sit on while we're filming Yeti's Place. And then be sure to get them a crate. Yeti and I recommend that you get a crate that's big enough to fit their adult dog size. And what you do when they're little guys is you block off that back end area of the crate, so then that way it's a small enough crate size so that they can't pick a corner of the crate to go potty in. You'll want to be sure that you have food and water bowls for your dog. And if it's going to be a dog who grows, you'll want to get one of those elevated dog bowl stands. You'll want to play around and see what type of dog toys your dog will enjoy. And be sure that you pay attention to them while they're playing with those dog toys. Don't leave them in the crate with the dog toy. We had those soft squeaky toys for Yeti, which Yeti shred open in no time at all. So we discovered really quickly that, okay, the soft squeaky toys are not going to be a good fit for him because of his chewing style. We also had some hard toys, like those Kong rubbery toys. Great toys for Yeti. This is a ribeye bone. Yeti loves the ribeye bone. It used to be filled with bone marrow and other stuff the dogs really like. Of course, that was the first thing to go, but we've had this for a few years and Yeti has not yet destroyed it, which is awesome. Get some puppy teething rings. They kind of look like a big baby teething ring. They have little spikies, flexible spikies on them that will help ease their teething discomfort, because a dog starts teething pretty quickly. Yeti started losing his teeth when he was about 4 months. 4 to 5 months. They destroy a lot of things, so be sure that you have plenty of teething toys for your dog. Tennis balls. Dogs love tennis balls. Now Yeti plays really gently with tennis balls. He loves how they bounce around. He loves chasing them. Big B, Yeti's buddy, destroys the tennis balls. So whenever Big B and Quimby come over, the tennis balls are the first things to go in a closet. No chew spray is a fantastic idea. We didn't want Yeti to eat our furniture legs, so that got plenty of no chew spray. We would also spray it along the baseboard trim because Yeti was sniffing those areas, so we don't want him checking those areas out. No chew spray tastes like bitter apple. They have some other flavors too. It tastes bad to your dog and it will distract them from eating that. What are you doing? Pet stain and odor remover is an absolute must get when you have a puppy because they're going to have potty accidents, so you want to neutralize the smell of their potty accidents so that they don't go back in the same area. Best way to do that is get some stain and odor remover specifically for dogs. So where they went potty, that one time they're going to keep going back to that same spot. So when they go potty there, you're going to wipe it up, you're going to spray it down with that no smell spray, so then that way they will not go potty there again. Treats. Be sure to get plenty of dog treats. We get Yeti these little tiny small size treats because, well, you guys have noticed how much treats he crunches on while we're filming. You want to have treats for training your dog. And for that, you want to get even smaller little treats. You'll want to get dog food. So find out from where you're getting your dog what type of food they are currently on. You'll want to get that exact same type of food to help ease their transition and make it more comfortable on their stomach. After they've been eating that food for a little while, you'll start transitioning slowly to the new food that you've gotten. While we transitioned Yeti to the new food, we would feed him 75% of his original food mixed in with 25% of the new food for a week. Then after that week, we mixed in 50-50. The final week, We mixed in 75% of his new food with 25% of the original food. And then it was his new food totally and completely. And his stomach did absolutely fine with that transitional process. Dog brushes. You must get dog brushes. Depending on their length of coat, you'll want to take a look into slicker brushes, dematting rakes, dematting combs, and they have various other grooming tools that you can take a look at. Depending on your dog's coat length, you'll want to get the appropriate type of brush or type of comb. For Yeti, he uses quite a few of them because the fur around his neck area is this long for the outer coat. The inner coat is this long. But that outer coat, ugh. Get some puppy dog shampoo. For Yeti, because he has the bright white coat, we use some purple colored shampoo to keep him nice and bright and very, very pretty. Yeti, do you want belly wrap? Poop bags for walks. Yeti has many, many poop bags. We get the 9-pack of poop bags. Any type of pet store sells poop bags. If you have your dog in your backyard, you'll want to have a pooper scooper, like a shovel with a little scoop on it, where you can easily pick up their poop in the shovel and then you dump it into the garbage. When Yeti was little, we had gates blocking off entries to our different rooms of the house where we didn't want him to go. For example, this room, it had a gate. You can get puppy gates, which are like baby gates, except they might be a little bit stronger material depending on the size of your dog, because Yeti, he had stormed through the gate and destroyed a few of our gates. Get a nail trimmer and a nail file to go in your grooming kit. So in between the pads of his feet, he has fur growing. So I like to trim that fur in between the pads of his feet to keep it short so it's comfortable for him to walk. Because in the winter time, when there's snow and ice on the ground, he gets ice balls in there if I don't keep that trimmed. So I want to make it comfortable for him to walk. Thanks for watching, and Yeti and I will see you next time. Bye!